You know, with watching, you know what movie I watched before I came right after Game of Thrones?
Huh.
I also watched that movie with Leonardo DiCaprio, Catch Me If You Can.
Yeah, that's a sweet movie. That's such a good movie.
It's funny how like the movies, the shows I watched before I came here affected my game.
We're kind of relatable.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like Game of Thrones, I'm like, you peasants. Like, I'm the queen. My knight.
Ridiculous.
My knight.
Yeah. I hope that's like catching on outside of the house, like the peasants
Yeah,
thing.
it is.
Is it?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's sweet.
And then Catch Me If You Can comes into like being witty and smart and thinking these
Yeah,
people.
he's so sweet in that movie.
Oh my god. So it does very much relate. I was also talking to Kevin more about your game, and he told me that if he does leave and he goes to jury, he will tell them that it wasn't me controlling you.
Well, don't like.
I know, but I just want you to feel like
No, that's fine.
comfortable. Or I told him I'm like, on his HOH, I supported him.
Yeah.
If whatever he says, I'm like, we did work out different scenarios because we're a team, but at the end of it, he's like, this is what I want, and that's what we did. And then he's like, he's realizing that now. And I also said that he's super smart and he has a good head on his shoulders. And he's like, I know, like he has, I'm like, I don't surround myself with dumb people, you know? I'm like, and I also told him that I like you.
The what?
I like you.
Yeah.
And he's like, you do? I'm like, yeah, like it's like real.
Oh, he didn't think he did.
I don't think he thought that I liked you as much as you liked me.
Why are you telling him?
Because we're talking about love songs, and then we just fell into this weird story, and I'm like, I actually didn't like love songs till I came here, and he's like, I wonder why. Like, I actually really like him. He's like, really? I'm like, yeah. He's such a great guy. And then I said to him, I'm like, if I didn't like him, I would probably be like, oh yeah, do this, do that, but because I care about him so much, I physically can't do that.
Right.
You know?
Yeah.
And then he was like, yeah, he's like, I definitely thought that before. It was all you.
Yeah.
But now I'm realizing that like he's playing such an amazing game. No, it's good. And he says that, and if I leave and go to jury, he says he will push and tell the jury member what a great game you played.
Yeah.
I just want you to feel like,
No, I do.
like
yeah,
I'm
that does help.
really not trying to take credit for
I just
anything.
don't want him to be like, this guy might beat
because
me. But the thing is, he knows how I'm perceived.
Yeah.
So it doesn't matter what
yeah.
he thinks. It matters what everyone else
Yeah.
thinks. So
So
it should be
he
fine.
said he will do that. He also said, I'm like, the only HOH I control was Williams and Cindy's. He's like, yeah, I know.
It's true, though. You killed it.
He's like,
So between the two of us, you've had two.
the only HOH, I didn't control Netta's HOH. She just told us which one to do.
Yeah.
And then,
But that's what I'm saying. Between the two of us, I've had three. You've had two. We should be in a better spot.
I know.
Like, we're not doing very good.
We're not doing very. No, but if I've had two and you've had three, it means that like we should be right where we are, big targets.
Yeah,
We
that's
should
true.
be bigger. People should not want to keep me.
Yeah.
If we pull this off,
Oh. They should not.
which is why like, we needed them to know that on your HOH you did what you thought was right, because they do value a good social game, and they think I'm playing a really good social game, which I am.
Yeah.
But you're playing a very good game as well, right?
Yeah.
Like, you acting not as smart as you actually are is a part of your game.
Yeah.
And you have to use that. You have to tell them that. But I don't know, I tried telling him stuff like that as well.
Yeah.
I don't want you to
Thank you.
feel
I
like,
appreciate it.
you know. He says he knows that I really care about you.
Yeah.
Because he's like, when in the bathroom, when you were saying, if I leave and you want us to work together, he's like, that's when he knew that I really cared about you. He was like, wow.
It wasn't when he walked in on the battery change and we were dancing and you were in a towel.
No.
I thought that was the dead
Guess
giveaway.
not.
And then you collapsed to the floor.
No.
You were mortified.
I was mortified.
Mortified.
Yeah.
That's funny. No, I've just been down here making sure he doesn't go up there.
I know, I told him, like, Dimitri's just like, and I also told him that, like, you're feeding the whole power. And then that's when he was like, he's actually such a good game player. Like, I know, he's like, he's logical. I'm like, I know. I'm like, why do you think I'm working with him? I wouldn't want to work with someone where it all be on me. I feel stressed out. Like, I have to be like, this is the right or this is wrong, or I need you to be strong.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, I couldn't do what Netta did with John because I like manly men.
Yeah.
Like, I need.
Yeah, you don't want to walk all over him.
Like, I want to be able to be a brat and get away with things, but in our relationship, even with the whole Dallas thing, you're like, no, this is what's best for us.
Yeah.
Let it go. I'm like, okay.
Yeah.
I need you to be confident.
Yeah.
And you're good.
Yeah.
So when I'm shaky
we're
on
gonna,
mine,
we're gonna need it
yeah.
if we win
Yeah.
next week. Sitting here just thinking every scenario.
I think the best thing is Trey or Dylan might have to go because Dylan is the real version of Jackie. It would prove to Kevin and Will that we're honoring what we're saying. We actually mean it.
Yeah.
And if they win HOH, they might still keep us here. But if we go against them, the whole entire house will come after us besides Trey.
Yeah. Because, yeah, I can't trust Dylan.
Kevin Will told me that he wanted him to vote me out so he could get close to you. And Will was like, but if he gets close to you, then...
And then we just gotta hope to beat him in the end. The only thing is, that final HOH is mental.
And they're good.
It's endurance, and then mental, physical.